Was good, was good. Oh, so this is the Brigantine build, and I know you guys want to know this build. I haven't released the Brigantine build in God knows how long, if I even did. But this Brigantine build here will let you know what is the best thing to do for your Brigantine build. And this video right here is going to show you in action combat. At first, I'm going to show you how it is. You're going to want to stick to the end of the video to actually see what the build is. And this is the action right here that I have for you. This is a hostile takeover that I jumped into midway. This person has already started this hostile takeover. I jumped in it just for fun because I knew I could take it over. I can take him out and take over the hostile takeover. That's how confident I was. You already seen he already started off with the advantage. I did not join this at the same time he did. And that's how confident I am in these builds that I release. When it comes to my frigate builds, when it comes to my snow builds, and now I'm finally releasing a brigantine build, right? The brigantine build was always something that I've kept low key a secret, but then again, it wasn't a secret. I just never released a build on it because I primarily used the snow. But now I'm back using the brigantine, even though the frigate's out. I'm using the brigantine just to see what I've been missing out on. It's already a level 7 ship upgraded. It's level 15, honestly. Level 7 for the upgrades. Now, this brigantine build is not to be played with high speed. As you can see, I just took off like crazy, and I don't have that major furniture that you may think I have. If I did put that on, then this would be a lot faster takeoff. But this brigantine build is fast. It's hard striking, has high defense, high attack. Everything about this brigantine build screams DPS, and that's all what you really want. It has a little bit of tankiness to it, but not exactly what I was going for. Okay, the upgrades make it a little bit of a tank. It's definitely stronger than the original brigantine that you would have if it's not upgraded fully. You've seen that ram, that damage from that ram, 15,000. All right, this build is not to be played with at all. At all. Like, I guarantee you, any lobby that you get into, any death tie that you get into with this Brigantine build is going to be a fierce competitor based compared to everybody else's ships, because they just be slapping stuff together and they don't know what they're doing. All right. When I release my builds, I take times for it. I make sure it's all right. Everything about this build is great, and it's for you. I guarantee that. All right. So this is the gameplay for this build. Before we actually skip to the actual build itself, the weapons that I have on, the armor that I have on, the furniture that I have on, it's all covered in this video, and I will explain why. This is the whole gameplay sequence for this. And let me tell you something. You do not want to miss out on this. You really don't. You may think you have a great build. If you think you have a great build, meet me in game. I will do a 1v1 with you. Okay? If you want a 1v1, drop a comment, drop a like. All right? We can do it. We can 1v1. My build versus your build. If you think you have a better build than I do, let me know. We would definitely go toe to toe. All right? Let this be known. I've been playing this game since the beta. I am not messing around. When it comes to these builds, I've studied this. I've worked with this. Everything about these ships, I know. Alright? My specialty is the Brigantine and the Snow, and it's now going to become the Frigate. If you didn't see my latest Frigate build, you might want to look at that. It is an inspiration build from the Snow, which we all know that Snow is not to be messed with. If you see me in your lobby and we're in PvP and I'm in my snow, you better run. You're not going to take me out, and that's a fact. There's only certain few players established in this YouTube community that also make builds that can honestly give me some work. And one person is BKWR. He's proven that his builds are nothing to be messed with either. Right? When it comes to my snow build, he hasn't released a snow build, not to my knowledge. My snow build is nothing to be messed with, right? The Brigantine has no inspiration from that snow build. It is a solid DPS because I work with the ship based off what the ship is supposed to be. This Brigantine is definitely a DPS and is screaming DPS. Even though my survivability is very high with this. Very high. We got NPC ships around. And we also have another player who honestly seems like he's scared to engage with me. See, he's kind of running, and I'm going at him. He's running. He knows this build is not to be messed with. I don't know if he knows me from YouTube, but this build is nothing to be messed with. When you see my name in game, Forever Legend 7, you will fight a legend forever. It's like, it's not to be played with. It's not. And I took him out one ram, couple shots. It is over with. Like, I do a lot of damage with this build, and this is why I am sharing this with you guys, because like, I can't be gatekeeping this. I can't be gatekeeping my builds. You know. Forgive me for not having the camera on like I usually do, but look, this build, as you see, as you've been seeing, this is not to be played with. You see, it's even a boss, right? Let's move on to the build now. Finally, we can move into the build, okay? This is what I am rocking. Let's start with the weapons first. You know that's what I started off with first. Let's start with the weapons. The Bayless 3, right? A rare weapon. Yeah, a rare weapon. And it's ascended 3 times, all right? Got those nice modifications on there. The heliport also ascended 3 times. Extra flooding damage. We got death blow on it, okay? We got Raider, builds up the vulnerable status effect. Lets me do more of my crew attacks. Stacking on more damage. Endless Requiem. Tracking torpedoes. Homing tracking torpedoes. Death blow. Amplify. Flooding. Okay, baby? And we got piercing on it. Alright? Don't mess with it, right? Alright, Divine Thunder, just for the heck of it. Love Divine Thunder. It always has already got nice perks with it. Added an extra 52 burning damage burst for it. You can honestly put something else in the stern. Won't make that big difference to the performance of the ship. Storm Vigil. Once this came out, had to max it out. Alright, I got crit rolls on this. 135. It's going to be hard for you to pull off a crit roll like I did on those perks, all crit rolls, okay? Nova Arma. Triggers an explosion when you're bracing. This is best when you are close broadside with another player. Alright, given the fact that you just seen the weapons that I'm using, close broadside would not be an issue. And especially me bracing, boom, extra 3,500 damage. Alright, Bleach Fries barrels. Alright, you see that's the first furniture. Accelerated gunrail smithy. That is the second furniture. Alright, third, Limari Manka Man. That is the third. Fourth, secret cache. And you see why I accelerate so fast. Alright, tuning station. Can't go wrong with that. That's for the torpedoes, right? Beam supports. That's also giving me extra health and extra armor. Even though this is the DPS, the extra armor, extra health does make a difference. And that is the video plus the evidence of this build being successful. I hope you take note of this. Thank you for watching. Always like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. I appreciate everybody that watched my channel. Peace out.